Hi lawn mowing people. What I'm going to talk about right now is how you can use Google My Calendar on your phone. Now the first thing you have to do is either go to the Android or Apple shop and download Google Calendar. Make sure you download the real app, not something that someone else has built. And once you've downloaded that, then you log in under your Gmail account and you will have the calendar that you set up on your computer on your phone. So this is what it looks like, and basically this is the lawns that I have on today. Now the way that I normally work it is I want to be finishing at about 5 o'clock. I don't start till about lunchtime, but I can see that some of the lawns here have overlap, so what I'll do is I'll get rid of the overlap, because I want each job to show separately with a gap in between it on the calendar. There you go. So I know that if I start my first job at about 11:15, I should be in by about 5 o'clock. And I'll show you how I do the entries and the start and finish times. If a quote comes in, what I normally do is, if I'm out on the road, I'll take my phone, it's set under quote here. If it wasn't set under quote, I'd move it to quote like so, and then I ask them lots of questions, and I put down quote. I put down whether it's a regular or one-off, same, and I just take their details while I'm on the phone to them. And yeah, that's basically how I'd manage it. So I'll just put down quote and I'll save it. And you see there's the quote there. And if the quote comes when it's in the middle of a job, what I normally do is I'll normally take the quote, move myself back down here, I'll normally take the quote and I'll put it on the job like this, which lets me know that that time for that job's not a valid time because it was interrupted by a quote. And so that's how I deal with quotes. So I'll get back to you as soon as I'm on the first lawn. I'll see you then. Bye. Right, I'm at the first lawn of the day now, so what I'll do is I'll go and open up the diary. I'll go into George Street, this is where I am, 17 George Street, and I'll edit it, and the time right now is 11:10. The time I was due to start was 11:15, so it looks like I'm running about 5 minutes early. I'll see how I go for the day, then I just save. And there you go, the first lawn has started, and then what I'll do is when I finish this lawn, I'll clock in again and put in the time. Okay, we just finished that job, so what I'll do is I'll go to the calendar again, and the finish time is 1:41, 1:37, so running a little bit, a few minutes late. 1:41. You can actually type these in. Now if I was going to change any notes here, I could change the height and just save it for the next one. Anything like that, if I made any notes that appear on the diary, just hit save, and there you go. So we're heading off to the next lawn, which is right next door. Right, now we're at the next job, so I'll go on and start it here. Now normally, as I said, there's about 7.5 minutes in between each job, but of course this one's right next door. So 11:45 was my arrival time. It's 11:43, so now I'm running just a little bit ahead. And the good news is that it's not just me that can access this. My wife, who does all the scheduling in the diary, and that can actually schedule this in real time at home, so she knows exactly what job I'm on, and notice how I get distant following events, so that's what I want to do. Okay, So now let's get this job done. Okay, now I've just finished that job, so I'll put on my finish time here. Time now is 1:29. The projected finish time. Time now is 12:29. Projected finish time is 12:30. We're running a minute ahead. Right, off to the next lawn. Okay, so now we're done that job, so I'll just bring it up here, and the time is 12:53, so I'll change the end time. Oh, it's already on 12:53, so nothing changes. Now, one other thing that I should point out is that there's been someone's rung Donna and left a message, and they've asked a question about this lawn. Now, I read this before, and this is what I did today. But the other thing is that if you get messages come in the office, you can actually just type them straight into the job description and they'll turn up. Okay, so that's job number 3 done. On to the next. Right, so that's those 3 lawns done. So finish time, it's 1:51, it's 1:48 here. I'll leave it because one of the guys talked to me for about 5 minutes or so. So I won't change the end time. So that's good enough. That's lawns 4, 5 and 6 done. So now we're off to lawn number 7. Okay, so here we are at lawn number 7. Start time here is 2 o'clock. It's 2:03, so I'll change that. Right, and okay, so we're done with lawn number 7. So we'll go here. Now, looking at the time, it's 2:34, 2:43, so we're running a bit ahead here. $2.34. Okay, on to the next lawn. Now, 3 o'clock, I'm just finishing that lawn. Yep, running on time. Okay, off to the next one. Right, so now for the next lawn. We are here, 3:15, 3:13, so we're running 2 minutes early. Right, on to the, do this lawn now. Right, so this one's done, 3:25, 3:24, so we're a minute off. And that's lawn number 9 done. So this is job number 11. The time's 3:46. Start time here is 3:45. So we're running a minute behind. And on to lawn number 11. Right, that one's done. So with the finish time, 4:12. Okay, one other thing, a couple of things I should mention. One of them is that's 13 Avion Place. shows like that because that's the smallest amount of time available in Google Calendar, although it is actually, when you look at it, 3240, it's 9 minutes, but it's taking up a 15-minute square. The other thing is that you can use the map feature to go to your next lawn. So if you open up your next lawn and you go like this, it'll actually bring up Google Maps, and you can hit the start button and it'll actually take you to your next lawn. So there's so that's not something that I need to use, but it's good to have it available. Okay, so we're off to this last lawn now. Right, now the last lawn of the day, and the time is 4:21. So we're running a little bit late, not by much. Right, so there's my other lawn. Right, and finally I'm at the dump. As I have mentioned before, I think it's a really good idea if you can make an arrangement with a local farmer and dump your grass there rather than taking it to the dump where you pay. If you can do that kind of arrangement, then you can save yourself a lot of money. Okay, so I'll see you in the next video. So that's my day done. Only one job left to do. Here he is. Apparently it's time to kick ball, which is the thing I have to do every single time I get in the house. So happy lawn mowing, people.